Gani hii? Na mbona iko jaribu kuistabilize. Jesus.
Na watu wana view.
Bado.
Unaziweka tu zikae.
Ama niacha nitumie nyingine.
Bebo. Yeah, you should go back to ndani. Hata sasa inashuka. Wacha ningojee isimesema. Enda televisa, ndio? Hata ndio live. Sasa video za reaction come. Nili leni yoko. Live.
Ni mbwembwe either ways ni mbwembwe manio ashinde ashindwe. Ini mbwembwe.
Kona makidogo na kwa kiasi. Usionyeshe ni Premier League.
Ini mbwembwe kila kona bwana.
Sasa hii nimeachua remote. Oh, sawa. Hata sijasema. Mbona umeweka kamera? Sawa.
Haya.
Sikuge saa hii jamaa. Sasa hii nimeachua remote, simuona Premier League imerudi. Sasa hii ni tawala. Sasa hii mademu mseme ati sasa hii sina matendo mademu. Sasa hii ni Mani wakuje tuwachape. Chelsea kuje tuwachape, Liverpool kuje tuwachape, Man City wakuje tuwachape. Yaani sasa nani hata kumaliza mambo namba 2. Sasa ni kubeba Premier League forever twende. Ndio kazi hapa. Ile picture.
It was Bruno who scored the most league goals last season. He got 20 for Brentford.
Position. England kwa sababu moja ya kioza. From deep, he can be on top of it. He needs to be.
variation.
I miss you, my guy. You're playing. Time to see. Bro, hata ukilenga break unaweza unaangalia.
So the horse wins. Pressure resting on the shoulders of Sheffield. Of course, Victor Gyökeres does start for Arsenal. Between them, those two scored a combined 75 goals for their old clubs last season. Looking for Dorgo. Scored against Arsenal 2 seasons ago for his old team Wolves. This is Luke Shaw. With the left of an injury-free campaign. So it's looking for a start for better rights. This time he gives all the free kick.
Yeah, another player who wants to stay injury-free as well.
These sides have met 3 times last season in all competitions. Arsenal won the league game in the Emirates in December. It was 1-1 here at Trafford in the return from Manchester United beat Arsenal on penalties in the FA Cup in January. Looking for Bruno Fernandes. That's height and power it required. Just they may have an advantage today, but the win probability computer favours the visitors. Second. Challenge for Shaw. Warm applause for that across Old Trafford for the Manchester United fans. Aggression pursuit of Delantor. And strength.
And shoulder to shoulder with the leads. Play for Wilshere. For Arsenal, Declan Rice and Zubimendi important those two today. Absolutely in sync with each other. I'm sure that yes, they can get forward, particularly Declan Rice. At the right time. And also just
Mimi nakazia Benjamin Sesko na Victor Gyökeres. Leo hakuna kufunga, leo tumewafunga hivi. Leo tumewafunga hivi. Hakuna kufunga kwa wana siku ni leo. Na tunambua hiyo. Hiyo. Huko.
Wapi? Gabi Magale. Hawezi pita. Bali
He's the referee in charge today. He's not sure if they red card yet to the calendar year 2025.
Odegaard this time is snapping away. You're going to get a fair bit of that early on. Understanding you want to get closer, you want to get tight, you want to deny space and time to any of your opponents.
He's looking first into making a big change as we open 10 minutes here. Manchester United team will start to play. Onto Zubimendi. £60 million from Real Sociedad. Arsenal's most expensive new recruit this summer. Fancies it.
I don't take another.
Change of things have happened, but do you feel a bit optimistic for Patrick Dorgo looking for his first ever Manchester United goal? There's one probably to every scenario here, from a dream start to a disaster. Everything that progresses this stand. There's only won 7 Premier League games as Manchester United head coach so far. So, still on the door here.
He's got some area as well, so of course, wanted to compete for the ball and the ball sort of bobbing around, but he's just caught Patrick Dorgu there. And Simon Hooper just saying, okay.
Delect. Looking for Dorgu. They're all up a bit wise. This queuing is a threat second of the moment. Can see the corner.
Yes, 2 or 3 times Manchester United have turned Arsenal around. They've had good runners in those wider areas. Burma made that nice run with the pass from out. That time it's Dorgu. The right idea to hit it first time across the 6-yard box. He just didn't catch it. But he gave the chance for this Bruno Fernandes corner now to apply more pressure.
For Bruno Fernandes, well dealt with by David Raya. A lot of bodies around him there, excellent distribution.
That was a really fast break from Arsenal. Excellent work from the goalkeeper. Really good challenge.
Russia has only had 13 Premier League starts in 2 campaigns for Manchester United playing. He did start the final 4 Premier League matches of last season. Very much plays into the thinking of head coach Harry. The urgency here for Premier League, waiting for the optimal moment. Yeah. He's going to touch the box. Back to Ryan Davis.
Taking any chances, the goalkeeper just put his foot through it.
They're taking him on stage. Pressure and responsibility. Yeah. Strike for Casemiro. Manchester United shrinking out of the big challenges. Good industry though from Jokeres to get it back for Arsenal. And here is Gabriel Martinelli. He's cool over the first to action out to one to go. Straight to Bruno Fernandes. He's going to touch him in the area now. This is Martin Odegaard. Gets away from goal. Stopped fighting up to the last corner.
Nice one, delete.
That's a good ball that Bruno Fernandes dropped off to his teammate there in the box.
So, like,
This one's got to go. He ends up putting Lily in a lot of bother. Odegaard picks it up, skips past a couple of challenges, and in the end,
like,
gets across to smother that.
Arsenal's prowess in corner kicks. They've had all pre-season to work on new routines. Let's see what they got up their sleeve here. So he's looking to defend the big house. He's got that whole man on the edge of the area.
That's interesting. That's new.
In they go. Duncan Rice.
Kalafiori bila goal. Kalafiori ndo ametafuta goal ndo amefunga. Nipe reaction baba, nipe reaction. Pasta bana, usinipe reaction. Hii ni timu gani wewe? Hii ni Arsenal, siku zote tunafanya Premier League ianze bwana. Hii ni timu gani mnatuletea tucheze nayo? Timu tuanzisha na timu kubwa. Hii ni timu gani? Timu inangoja kwa relegation na mnatuanzisha na Premier League bwana. Tunajuaje sisi ni wakali? Tulete timu kubwa bwana. Sisi Arsenal sasa hivi Premier League tunataka timu kubwa. Tunataka timu kubwa bwana. Hizi ni manini?
I think that's the real from the guy. It may well be that Saliba gets penalised for that. I think United will keep that do.
One of the protected species with his arm wrapped around the goalkeeper. Saliba's presence showing on this goal is going to Calafiore, who scored twice in a row last season. He is really not considering how well Manchester United
Yes, 10 minutes, United with the better team. But first time Arsenal loaded into the box with the big guys in there. Clever with their set plays. The delivery's always useful. Binding never looked totally comfortable in dealing with it, did he? Again, a lot of traffic around the goalkeeper. I do think sometimes teams create more problems for their goals by the amount of people they put around them.
The free kick for also there.
Those numbers show that United actually have been nice and brisk out of the blocks with the 1 down.
Brother Calafiore enjoys his trips to this part of the world. Scored a wonderful goal against Manchester City this season. Shaw. We've now gone 5 seasons in a row without any silverware. Delighted to be in front here in the opening game. This is saying the stars here. And I think it's very clear what it looks like. Free kick to Manchester United right on the edge.
I think it was Martin's run of Bruno. Looks like he's just been a bit clumsy, just hitting Bruno in the back. And he's challenging for it, but just maybe catching Bruno a little bit. Very quick to give that.
We are going to suffer.
First taste.
Hiyo ndio slogan leo. Kocha alishasema. We are going to suffer. Shida ya mafamilia. Nikizunguka mwelewi hapo. Hiyo inamaanisha tunaenda kuteseka. Hiyo nayo lazima nitumie.
Tunajua kiongele tunasema ni ile time itaenda.
Difficult for this sort of range sometimes to hit it hard enough. Get that over the wall because the big guys in that wall. Sometimes a little shift a few yards and might be the better idea, but it's not easy for Bruno from here.
Fernandes just scored against Arsenal.
Goal here.
In the Premier League last season. This one practice into a strong Arsenal.
Ule boy wao ndani.
Yeah.
Headmaster, headboy.
Jordan. Sugarendi. Intense continues with Odegaard and then Shaw.
Havana, what kind of game is this?
Odegaard.
Ish.
Wonderful feat from Arsenal.
They've lost their composure a little bit, United, since the goal's gone in.
Look so.
Ball's been bobbling around all over the place, and Can't really get a grip of it. Nice footwork from Odegaard. Luke Shaw commits to that challenge and never getting there.
So we scored with the last attacking set piece. There's much to be cautioned here from a Manchester United point of view.
Goes without saying. You got one down, of course, gradually find your way back into a game. Concede again against a strong team. And all of a sudden you find making life very difficult for yourself.
He's protecting the staying here. He's taking the keeper playing here.
8 seconds, 8 seconds.
They're just trying to deny by India there, of course. They can only hang on for about 8 seconds. Players will try and delay them.
Manchester United could have been 3 of last season's top 4 in their opening 5 games this campaign. He's got one record of scoring in the opening league game of the new season last 4 years in a row. He's done it. In these last 2 years in Coventry. He's 2 seasons in Portugal as well. Finding the back of the net in the opening league game of the campaign. He's Martinelli, Fiore. He's got 2 inside, but the flag is up on the far side. Arsenal off.
Great run. Ricardo Calafiore. Really positive work for him. Good 2 steps, you know, and I'll tell you, the far side, Luke Shaw, that's close. That's very, very close to get the benefit. The flag goes up, but very tight. And the flag had not gone up. Calafiore with 2 unmarked Arsenal teammates in the box.
This one's towards Cunha. Shoulders by Saliba.
I'm not going penalty.
For Bruno Fernandes. Intercepted by Gabriel.
Grand no one wanted Manchester United.
Ending into Gabriel. So in this position, Andy allows Declan Rice and Odegaard to push a little bit more forward.
It does, at the right time here, and they've got good possession. Declan Rice in particular, just want to think about travelling a bit further forward. When they lose it, it's his responsibility a little more than Odegaard to get back and provide a screen for their back four. But this is a goal. They're a much better team, Arsenal. Keeping it very nicely. United have just lost their way.
Looking for options. So it's combining. Second on side.
Sasa hizi Manu wametoa 100 ikiwa Manu sio kula sawa sana. Wakati tena
very tight, very close to pinching it.
Kalenda makasiriko kamefunga hadi akataki kushekana. Nikamwambia bro, tulia. Mambo hazina deadline.
United in this little period now. I don't know they've started nice and bright, they've just off the ball a little bit. Get on that play a little bit more and start feeding people 10 and 20 yards rather than balls like that. Over 40 and 50, which far more easier for Saliba and Gabriel. Really good challenge on Odegaard, picks his head up, switches it beautifully right into the path of Mbeumo. Nice first touch. Now you've got that classic always going to try and drive it on the left foot, but just doesn't really create enough of an angle. Gabriel makes himself does enough.
Somebody in space. Somebody in space.
Sensible came from the corner. Back in Manchester United to this.
Raymond, what are the killer players doing? What are the killer players doing?
The road, the crash, not.
I am the only way.
Calafiore. Manchester United went behind to the Premier League game. Against Ipswich Town.
I'm all out there,
Yes. Exactly the right ball from Saka to Gabriel Martinelli. Just didn't make the most of it.
It's again Jay.
Swede to play for us on the Premier League. That's what was King Castro.
Najua sasa hivi kuna ile check on through. Nikana sana.
We're not gonna lose the road again. 8 goals.
We're still hoping that they solve their striker conundrum. Matt. Continues to provide a threat down. Was he on side? They've come to anyway. Diogo Dalot has strayed.
Yeah, just Mbeumo delayed that ball to him. Yeah, too much. That's exactly what Diogo Dalot is saying. It's a great run. You know, again, I think, look, Dalot in sprinting back drags other Arsenal players back there as well. Sometimes, you know, you're better off letting these forwards get on with it. It's one-on-one, you know, when he gets that ball there. Mbeumo.
He's starting from Leipzig.
tall, yeah, we're looking forward to seeing him now. We'd like to start this season. Very talented, as you say, good technical striker. Strikes the ball beautifully.
No. Casemiro has been neat and tidy so far. It's back to the goal.
Nice.
Dogo hayuko. Ngoja kama watazamani wanajidanganya. Dogo wako sawa. Dogo hayuko.
And you think so? He lost in the technical area this season. Everyone except for Argentinian international, former Manchester United player who has joined as an assistant. He's replaced Carlos Cuesta, who's going to take over as Garrett Palmer. Takes post. You simply cannot get any closer.
It's a great strike, isn't it? With this nice and early lots of time to think here, decides to just take a touch and hit it. Why not? Hits it very well. It's hard and true. It's got right spool into his left. Patrick Gordon with that. Good effort.
Never let us away for his first Manchester United goal. Takes Cunha's calling for it. Devils are arriving in support. Here is Diogo Jota. He's had an impressive start.
He's had plenty of the ball, hasn't he? Diogo Dalot is always looking to charge round him. Another lung-busting run from him there. Having got the ball in the final third, he's got to try and find a red shirt, or at least give someone a better chance than he just did.
Managing to take that killer pass was a big Achilles heel for Manchester United last season, getting into passing positions, but then using that location well seems to be a problem. He joined the club during the from 118-yard box to the as swiftly as anybody in the Premier League, and that's a really good example there of what he can do
he can just avoid that first challenge and get that ball up his head. He's a difficult man to handle.
Still 81 minutes.
Mwenye anashindwa ashandi.
Bukayo Saka. Flipped over too close to the keeper on his left forward foot.
Yeah, great run. Where he picks it up. What I'm saying, when he starts to travel, he sees the gap, he goes for it. He is very difficult to stop. In the end, Saliba galloping across just forces him to take that shot. A little earlier, perhaps, than he would have liked. It's a really good run, that from Cunha. United, in terms of attempts, doing okay.
Fernandes looks for a Bobo again. Space between Saliba.
I like that, Colin. When they go early, perhaps a little longer into Mbeumo and Cunha. I think that's good play. Don't be afraid to hit those guys early and give them a chance to chase them. There's a bit more room. Something with the build-up is a bit slow and predictable. Arsenal can get back in big numbers.
And White. Odegaard. He's going to hold it up to second there. Just assistance on the effort to continue. Fernandes makes the challenge. Second to second football. Hey! Mr. Alexander goes straight to Odegaard. To Saliba. Season is going so easy into things this year. Countered. Odegaard.
He's moving the ball Martin very swiftly, isn't he? Really nice in picking up those positions. His face like that, way skips past Casemiro. That Ryan is able to deal with it.
Just 3 Premier League goals last season. They want to improve on that tally. Previous campaign. Who was tackled by Martinelli. This is Declan Rice. Interesting ball. Chris can keep it in play, which he does. His raised out for his side, and Swede was offside as the was.
It just shows you there, though, Gyökeres, how determined he is to chase perhaps lost causes. Got on the end of that pass very quickly.
Coming from a corner kick. So renowned for those United who felt that the goalkeeper had been impeded. Very intelligent of Arsenal. It's really good.
Again, needs to shift that ball a little bit quicker there than Euro. He's taking a little too much time.
Some touch from Martinelli as it came in. Here's Martin Odegaard. Now Manchester United need to get back. Nice acceleration from the Speaking of an entertaining game where Manchester United must attack,
naumia nayo juu
also enjoy the
timu
counter-attack.
amechukua haraka, wale wanapata kulia
So they've got
mwanzo.
to be careful in some of the player. Here's Mateus Cunha. Very close indeed. Almost struck a match there.
Great play.
Defense ya Arsenal imekaa.
So dangerous again in and around the edge of the box.
Castellanos right back. In Bruno. Bruno Fernandes. Back for Mateus Cunha. They like this play.
Angalia wanamwacha.
Great run, man. I mean, such a tight angle from Mateus Cunha, and David Raya gets a brilliant hand to that. Whether or not he was actually going into the far post, I'm not sure, but the goalkeeper certainly has just got to make sure he deals with it. He does exactly that, fingertips. That's what it takes him just to divert it away from the goal. But
Yaani kama wanapika
others have got to get around him.
kama hao.
Mateus Cunha has scored 4 Premier League goals last season for Wolves. A combination of goals and assists from any Manchester United player did.
Si ucheze ball. Si ama amepigiwa na mtu. Si yeye anapiga. Mkundi hapa umetumia ya mtu. Wala amekanichiza ball.
Saka. Zubimendi. Back for White. Need patterns from Arsenal. Saka. Zubimendi goes far forward as he's doing the game. Odegaard. Looking for the height of Gyökeres. Forward first on one side of Calafiori, runs around the other. Then he tries to do the same trick again on Martinelli.
Yeah, good work, Gabriel Martinelli there, getting back.
Unajua sasa ikifika dakika 8 wanaweza amua kuongeza tu maneno ni hiyo ndio uzuri ya timu inakwenda. Wala pale Chelsea kaeka pale moja wangetafuta.
Calafiori.
Wangetafuta. Party yao.
Saka. Still Dorgu there, it did. Corner to Arsenal, which is always a threat.
It is, and this time, the goalkeeper has to take control now. There's so many people in and around him. He's got to run out, I mean, his own players. Move him away. Get him away. Give him a bit of room to come and get it. Looks like Saka's on the ball here, so it's going to be another swing up.
Just in case you get a
Last season we saw him stacking up big time at the back post. Now all of a sudden there's more of them around the edge of the box. He's running more of a straight line.
They will start to the edge of the area and they all surge towards the 6-yard box. Martinelli to the front post, Odegaard. Trying to fashion a shot. Big share for the Trafford. Arsenal beaten in the last 14 Premier League games. And the last defeat of the road in the top flight was in November. Newcastle.
Sigaro nimerekodi mavideo, si ndio nimeshinda nayo TikTok.
It's got to be the first yellow card they have to do. There's goals. Goal separates the teams. Calafiori, the first shot of yellow card.
Grabbing that shirt there. Absolutely the right call.
Calafiori, Odegaard, So that was just a goal to get back into defensive positions.
Just running the box there. Dorgu's shaping up across. There's only Brian Mbemo at the back post. Got to get more red shirts in around that danger zone.
Status. First half, Manchester United against Villa in their final game of last season. But they went through the whole campaign without winning 2 matches in a row. This is Casemiro. Mount. Did well to keep it alive there. There's Cunha. Mount. No room for a shot.
With Arsenal defending, whenever Cunha gets the ball in and around the box, moving it. Almost looks like he's trying to get it out of his feet very quickly.
Joe. Just want to keep it in. Looking for a corner kick last season. They had 17 Premier League goals from set pieces. And for Manchester United, it's a familiar feeling. Last season, United conceded 15 goals from set pieces. In Peru, a little bit off balance. Mount tries to attack.
It's unlucky that actually. Didn't give it up though, did he, Mason Mount? He's played well first half. Impressed with his performance.
Excellent. Against Arsenal for the 10th time in his career.
Strength though there. Just to make sure they just to lift out the pass the Kosaka just a little too heavy. Yeah, good start for United. And Arsenal scored that goal and then got into one or two moments since the game, but Arsenal.
Positions really. 27 years of age, he should be at his peak. There is the whistle for half-time. It is Ricardo Calafiori's goal that separates the teams. Much to the
Offside!
The Italian strikes. All 3 Premier League goals he scored have been away from home. Patrick Dorgu came closest for Manchester United, looking for his first goal in red. He hit the post. And Matheus Cunha, who's been lively, but at the break at Old Trafford, it is Manchester United 0, Arsenal 1.
Well, Arsenal with the advantage, that was an extremely open first half at Old Trafford. We will discuss it at length with Glenn, Michael and Righty when we come back. But that moment from the Arsenal corner that ended with Ricardo Calafiori nodding in at the back post. That's the difference at the moment. United have come close to an equaliser, but haven't found one. And that's the reason at the break, the guys have the advantage.
My brother might be blind, but for him, football is not just about what you see, or what you feel.
It is said this is a game of titles and trophies, rhythm and ritual, heartbreak when it slips away, and hope when it somehow makes a comeback. It's beautiful, ridiculous game. You don't just watch it, talk about it. You feel it.
At HFM, we don't just support online trades, we empower all traders to take the first step, to believe and grow. With real knowledge, lightning-fast execution, and instant withdrawals, all on a trusted platform. HFM gives you the confidence to trade on your terms. Join us across the globe. HFM.
Za kielele kama hizo za kina sana na ngoja machukulia kina maji. Sasa tunapaka kuliko hizo. Leo tunaandika. What happened? Kielele ilifanya.
Wherever you are, for whatever reason, it's available on DSTV and
Anyone knows how powerful urges can be. It's
so nice. Your favorite characters now follow you anywhere. Download it today and watch the best local, international, and everything in between.
Arsenal leading Manchester United by goals to nil at Old Trafford in the season opener. Let's get a quick half-time thoughts of the Arsenal skipper, Martin Odegaard.
Martin had to work really hard for that half-time. How have they challenged you? And how much resilience have you had to show?
Obviously they have quality, they have really good players up front. We will let them play it. It's easy through us at times. Where there's a lot of space also when we regain the ball and get the run, we get the bigger macro there and get some good chances to score.
Yeah, and it's the big opportunity for you, that space on the counter, and secondly, as part of your job, just to calm things down when it gets a bit hectic.
Yeah, it's been a bit too hectic at times. I think so much space is too open. We need to control it a bit better. Without the ball, need to be a bit more compact, and then when we get the ball, pick the right moments and be a bit more accurate when we counter.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, it has been. We'll come to that in a moment. But Michael, we were discussing not only the fast start for United, but also the goalkeeping situation before the game. And then 13 minutes in, how disappointed will it be to concede in this man?
You put everything into the build up to the start of the season, the pre-season, the structure, the tactics, how you want to start a game, how you want to put yourself in a good position, and it's a nothing goal really. You know, they haven't had to do an awful lot. I mean, Arsenal are good at what they do. They try and create space. They have a lot of movement to create little pockets of space, and they put pressure on the goalkeeper. But that's right in the goalkeeper's zone. You know, he's almost been just outstrengthened in the end. It's just soft. It's soft and it's weak. And it's kind of. It's just very fragile, you know, to concede a goal like that in a game like that at the stage of the season we're at. It's just a bit of a deflator, you would think, but actually United responded pretty well to it. But nevertheless, it's an awful start.
It was a gift for Arsenal, though, right?
It was a gift in a game where I think we started pretty shaky from the goalkeeper all the way through. But again, we're looking at that. The goalkeeper's got to come from in with his stronger hand, his right hand. He's got to be stronger. He can't let him get in front of him, and he's got to punch in his right hand. What he's trying to do with his left hand there, but it's a great ball in on him. But I think the more dominant keeper comes and gets that, or punches that, or does something, he's got himself in a position where he can't really do anything. And again, like Michael said, it's a very soft goal. I was pleased to see, to be honest.
But as Michael said, they responded well, United, and went close on a couple of occasions.
Yeah, they did. I mean, they've got themselves in the first stages in some good positions, especially the diagonal, the ball out here from Bruno. The left and the right, they've broken in, but it's been that desire. Now, there's been more desire for the Arsenal players to get back into the 18-yard box to defend. When United have been in sort of good positions, and we'll see a couple more here. You know, Arsenal been a bit loose. This is a hell of a chance here. He goes through and he gets a little bit lucky there. He's 1v1. You just felt he was just run out of steam a little bit, but that gives you optimism. That gives you a little bit of belief that you can get in behind this Arsenal defence. It looked a bit sloppy defensively, strangely enough, but you know, it's whether they've got the little bit of security, a little bit of magic, which you see Cunha here. It's a good save in the end, isn't it? It's a good hand from there.
I think a little bit tactically for United was the pros and cons. You know, they've got Cunha a little bit deeper, Mount a little bit deeper, and they've had some success in terms of playing through, picking up second balls and breaking. But what that does is then takes your strikers a little bit deeper. So hence, you know,
look at that, 308 touches.
So it's almost to get to the box. There's been a lot of success, but they've almost had to take the player out of the front line to be able to do that by playing a bit deeper. And then Cunha's been getting some success linking, and then Wemmo's been the one that's been stretching it a little bit. Bruno once or twice, but then to get that extra 10-15 yards into the box, we've seen a few times they've got there without the numbers in there. It's a difficult one because the success of having the extra player in the middle of the pitch has given them the chance to get up the pitch, but it's that little bit on the end of it that there's that
desire, Michael, isn't it, to get that red shirt in the box. You know, Arsenal have been a bit fragile, as I'm saying, but their desire to get back in the penalty area to make the numbers up has been better than United's offensive players saying, look, we're getting in behind, I've got to get in the box. And I don't know, first game of the season, it's a lot to get in your penalty area and then go back into the box. And, you know, they look as if they're just off it a little bit, United, in that last third.
Yeah, I think listening to Mike there in that half-time chat there, he was saying that even when we did break and we did get, it's not been good enough. And I think that if you're going to catch United, because United do look dangerous, they look like they can cause a problem, but if you're going to break them, and when you do break, you have to take more time with the final pass.
Still poised, Arsenal in front. Manchester United have the positives, but they don't have the goal. What will evolve in the second half? Will Arsenal go on to get a winning start? Or can Ruben Amorim's side get back? We shall see. 1-0 Arsenal at the break.
Lakini ndio wanafanya pia siasa. Ndio and better.
Brand new on DSTV, Dr. Watson uses incisive deductive reasoning to treat his medical patients. After 3 years of guardianship, insiders, experts, and you yourself open up about the fight for freedom. Doesn't need to be concerned at all. And a mad scientist tricks a group of kids into visiting a remote island. Stay connected to everything new on your home of entertainment, DSTV.
Wherever you are, for whatever your reason, it's on Super Sports all season long. Available on DSTV and YouTube. Wherever you are, for whatever your reason, it's on Super Sports all season long. Available on DSTV.
How to address him and go official.
And HFM, we don't just
What captain you can
to believe and grow. With real knowledge, lightning fast execution, and instant withdrawals, all on a trusted platform. HFM gives you the confidence to trade on your terms. Join live across the globe. HFM, trade your way. Life in Denmark can be quite different from African legend like Michael Essien. The weather, the food, the silence. But there's always a place you can call home. Home is where your heart is. My brother might be blind, but for him, football is not just about what you see, but what you feel.
Going on in the second half at Old Trafford, Arsenal emerging from the tunnel. A goal to the good. Ruben Amorim and Mikel Arteta have both had their say. Neither have made any changes yet. Mind the words available to Ruben Amorim, including his new number 30, Francesco, the 22-year-old. Before the game, they have to think about the end of the game and who they introduce. So far, plenty positive going forward, but they haven't managed to find a way through that Arsenal black wire and that goal from Ricardo Calafiori. Still the difference as Arsenal remember unbeaten in the meetings with Manchester United, leading by a goal to nil here. Is there a response then on the opening day? Big second half ahead for both teams, two of the biggest net spenders in this summer so far. As we go back to Andy Townsend and to Conor McNamara.
Options on the bench, but not being utilised just yet. Arsenal, who've only lost one of the last 52 Premier League away games in which they have led at half-time. Manchester United attacking the Trafford end in the second half. They're going to give this everything. Gabriel. Delete. Arsenal have now scored in each of the last 12 Premier League visits here to this stadium. Really keep a clean sheet here in this second 45 minutes. Good work from Kenneth Ewan. Yes, Trafford tried to just flick one up. Was sort of doing an stricken arm. So we'll get that difficulty to continue.
Kills in the Arsenal boys there.
No one is happy for me.
Dr. Rice looking to go direct to Saka, well intercepted by Shaw. To Sugaretti with 6 line-breaking passes in the first half. That's the most of any player on the pitch. This is what Mikel Arteta wants to see from his new signing.
Yeah, I think that was the one comment for me in the first half. They got into some nice areas. Picking the ball up and on a half turn and travelling with it is very good like that. That's what I think Mikel Arteta will want from those around him to look for him in those areas.
Further attacking options on the bench. Leandro Trossard, Oliver Dweke from Chelsea this summer. Kai Havertz too. Was beaten to it by Delict.
Nothing by way of a chance yet. It's working hard and you can see that the physical side of the game not a problem to him.
Who are you?
Game plan has arrived. Casemiro. Go back to Shaw. So works between the pair of them. And the squeeze around, and that was on target. And away it skips. That's for a quick kick.
Just the run there from Luke Shaw wasn't tracked, I think, by Zubimendi. He cuts that back to Mason to hit it early.
As you can see, it's very easy to stop there for all because he will be getting ready to come on. It's a change here. 6 seasons ago for Arsenal. Scored against Manchester City in early February, Kai Havertz. Shaw plays it off Saka. Manchester United who finished 15th place last season. It was the lowest finish since promotion to the top flight in 1975. Pressure from Lucas. Gabriel. Rice. Zubimendi. Nice ball. Odegaard.
Odegaard ana nafasi yake.
So his 5th Premier League appearance today for India, the goalkeeper. And it was not able to keep that in play. It's a throw into Arsenal.
Again, I think that's careless from United. India giving the ball to Luke Shaw there. And then pointing to him to knock it forward. Well, the goalie was the one that had all the time to do that. His players under pressure a little bit, rolling it to him. The Arsenal shirt's very close.
And Brewer, Casemiro, now Gallo.
Kuna penye Arsenal wakipata ball na wanaenda mbele, kuna possibility ya bao iko sana. Jamani unaona Sasko hata utume Jackson huko
Campbell was always struggling to get that because that's a better ball from the goalkeeper. That's flatter. Always get there and defend that.
Many teams played long towards so back for the test. Cunha. Now in Boomer. Ewings.
This is where we're going actually start the second half. There's been a lot of sloppy play from both teams. Looking at Gabriel is okay. Everybody out there is the time now, sharpen up a little bit all round. Both teams are doing
Obviously, Rice and Saka keeping them a bit like two.
amekuwa coach wa like place tamu bana. Like the Premier League itself.
Legs to get up and down the pitches he moved on earlier in his career, but he's
flurry of activity with those kind of other teams sending lots of players out to get warm, and I think Ruben Amorim in particular, sensitive to see
Diallo, who scored a shootout penalty in the FA Cup against Arsenal in January. The Manchester United player scored more Premier League goals last season than him. Ollie Cox, place off, Diogo. First tactical personnel change of the day.
Yeah, and he always offers a positive threat, doesn't he, Amad Diallo? Just got to get the ball to him now. Let him have a little go at Calafiori on a yellow card.
Great first touch for Security procedures. Referee allowing play continue. Hands into the tight corner by Saliba. Manchester United was too hot to handle there.
Just showing you that he got what he is when he turned to receive that. This was a brilliant burst from Mboma. Gabriel gets back and Coney was wrestled to the ground a little bit there. Referee won't play on, but now Bruno's hit a couple of these free kicks into the first man in the near post. Got to make sure he gives one of those red shirts a chance.
Manchester United may be behind. But they're playing quite well, certainly compared to the standards of last season. Improvement, but they've got to make it count. Fernandes on top of Raya. Into Raya to West Heaton for the goal in the first half. Here's a first chance to replace.
Hey, not bad.
Mboma. Martinelli getting close to Dogu. There's Cunha. Dogu. Bruno Fernandes is going to try and keep this in play. The person shielding, but it's gone for a goal kick. Strong fisted punch from the Spaniard.
Good work from the goalkeeper. Whenever anybody is standing on top of you and goes in here, and you're positive about going after it, you should always be favourable as a goalkeeper.
It's almost a voice of the Arsenal goal.
Correct.
Sensible action into Bukayo Saka. And smile shared with Luke Shaw afterwards. And Kalani just as the ball was out of play. Watching some time to still time. Can stay there. Always a dangerous lead.
I think the key thing is family. And if I'm him, I would definitely bring him on, Sheshko.
Such a bright spot for last election season for Saka in the main. Manchester United kept it quiet today. Here's Mboma. He's off to a raise the ball. Just celebration of the first hero of the day for the new side.
Yeah, that's cool.
At least in the zone game they changes.
Not even to make his career with the Pirates too. Here is Saka. Used Odegaard as a decoy. To take the ball on. Declan Rice. And a moment to steady himself.
I'm using it quite Declan Rice today. Hasn't been able to get involved perhaps as much as he would.
To Old Trafford on the summer before Sunday. To come up for his Arsenal debut, almost £50 million for Chelsea. For Chelsea in all competitions last season.
And I think that was a good addition. Putting Mikel Arteta in the side, not him away from
Closing for Manchester United today. The Manchester United player scored more than 8 times in the Premier League last season. Sheshko remains on the bench for now.
Good.
Mateus Cunha.
Not really good.
Obviously, our mark on Trafford, a very important phase of the game coming up now.
United better in terms of their possession numbers, but seriously getting very right to try and work the Arsenal goalkeeper, get more balls in the 18-yard box, and more runners in there. Just got to up the tempo, not easy as you get tired.
Amanda go again. Oh, unashangaa.
Hapo nisikie sana kusema na filamu Amanda kaingia pale kwa ngoma na kuishi. Na ngoma tu.
Hata chilo go.
Sasa tunaangalia mada.
Proposed to the first half. Dwicket fouled, but he got it away. Sky Havertz. Declan Rice running the middle. It's held up by It's the sort of precision commitments that Manchester United need to see more of. York. Great energy from Odegaard here. Tracking several opponents. Not allowing Manchester United an easy exit round. It's going to be quite a bit of pulse around here because it is going on.
Let's go.
And Sheshko is sort of eager. Yeah.
Giving everybody a lift at Old Trafford. That gives the rest of those boys out there a lift too.
Tumesema kabla ya game mnaweza shanga bado.
Saka. You're well positioned.
The game still on a possibility of shot. Either 2-0, 1-1, ama 1-0.
We believe he's going to be the player taken off to allow Sheshko's arrival. Fiore comfortably in there with good.
As you would expect now. It's such a hot day, really warm in Manchester today on such a hot day. The game is getting quite stretched. So the fresh legs can get involved nice and early, can make the difference.
And they've come to Old Trafford today, specifically keen to see how Gyökeres and Šeško would get on. Gyökeres didn't record a shot, he didn't create a chance during his time on the pitch. We're about to see Šeško, this is Rice. Stopped one to lift. He's 21 goals in all competitions for Leipzig last season. This is a transfer that Ruben Amorim really needs to work.
It does. You're right. Got great attributes, watched a fair bit of him last season. As I mentioned earlier, kind of technically gifted as a giant for that 265.
Still growing. So recently took 22. Down goes Kai Havertz. I think he goes the other way. So we hope who's with a third hand, really kind of much feist.
Diallo.
Hii ni Arsenal ya maji sisi tumedogo.
25 minutes to play. Manchester United yet took a shot on target in the second half. They've got to improve on that.
Yeah. Both teams have been a little flat, to be honest. I think they're all feeling the effects of the conditions out there. But Arsenal have the lead. They have something to protect. United have to keep their foot to the floor and push.
Select. Saliba. Comes forward for Yard, but he won the ball. Good. Just got tonight a touch on the sliding Declan Rice. Okay, today. He can't keep possession. Improvement. That is a frontier. Matthias Cunha calling from the edge. He came off his foot onto his arm.
He knocked it up onto his arm, he did.
Such proximity when it comes off their own.
Yeah.
The up to the arm is not penalised by the officials. Almost as a referee, opportunity they did have a look at that. The referee's call on the field. Sure. Matthias Cunha. Dogu. Well tackled by Saliba. The wicket runs into a contact.
Bado mtaongea boli ishaenda.
22 years of age, Madueke. This is the best scoring campaign of his career so far. It's been offside from him. He knew it as well.
Connect bana, up.
Connecting. There's no, this may be due to
Bad weather.
Kwani kulikuwa na VAR bado hadi leo?
Si ile ukumbuki ile nani ameangushwa stand pale. Watu walikuwa wanajua hadi akatolewa nje.
Kulikuwa jameni lakini inyeshe kulikuwa na vumbi mbaya. Bobo,
Vumbi ya magonjwa.
ndio stream. Nianze kusema kisha
Kwani sio unachezea na defender 9.
go to your computer visit. Okay. Tunasikia.
Kama msikia bao imewekwa.
Hiyo kadi na wawili.
Ndio Samsung S25 na 15. Ametandika kuangalia. Angalia kitu imefunguliwa ikapatikana nao. Ameosha. Angalia nani. Naosha.
Hapa kunaendaje? Ingia kwa nini setting yake iko? Ingia kwa setting yake iko.
Kwa nini kwa
Setting ya app.
kwa stream ya DStv? Hebu angalia ni flash kwa. Usipate huko.
Sasa tu tosha.
Sasa na watu walikuwa wamejaa hapa hivi. Ndio ni stream, ndio. Hiyo ni commentatorship ya Kichina.
Around if they can find him just around the halfway line on the half turn, it's going to be difficult to stop. Got to keep going.
Just leading it to Gabriel, and it's been brutalised. Free kick to Arsenal. This game's been Gabriel probably expected to play against Saturday, so they'll be ready for that. Went as well against Havertz. This is Ugarte. Referee was right to say that this was no foul. It takes Kuya.
Huyu Kuya anajipenda. Sasa mimi hivi anajipenda.
He was off balance with this. Kuya wasn't foul. Odegaard. Timber. Checked in by Havertz. That's such a minute. Quarter of an hour of normal time to play.
Yeah, chances have been a real premium, haven't they, second half? Either team really able to dominate the ball and apply enough pressure. It's just the odd little break here and there for both of these teams.
So, the last few seasons have been a case of so near and yet so far. They've felt the silver brush of the title in their fingertips, but they've also watched it slip away. And for Ruben Amorim, still trying to get a firm grip. Fernandez. Blue. It contacted well against Odegaard. Now Ahmad. Comes around on the weekend. It's another attempt on target. But again, come for
Yeah. Good feet from Ahmad there. Just no real sting in that shot, no problem for Raya.
Regular feature on the season for the really likes to make some defensive changes late in games. And it would appear that Harry Maguire is going to be the next taxi off the rank.
Well, we know Harry Maguire could be useful if you get wide free kicks, corners. We'll go in there after those. So Ruben Amorim will have that in mind as well.
Euro. Ahmad. Euro. There's showing up Trafford. Improvement. Takes a high kick, goes around him again. Subimendi miscues. Sheshko trying to set it up for a Bruno. The assistant referee is going to have a look at that. In the meantime, play continues. We've seen some really nice touches from the Taylor's Cooling today. Can they get the final product at Manchester United? And the assistant referee Portieri has looked at the replays of that insult to a penalty area, but the verdict is no penalty.
Yeah, I always thought the ball was never going to favour Ahmad. It was going to be difficult whether or not he was checked a little bit or not.
You're so team, you had to jump in and you go.
Harry Maguire waits patiently to come on. His most recent goal is the late extra time winner in the Europa League quarter-final against Lyon here. He's all right. It's a shout.
Not to be taken seriously.
Harry Maguire comes on in place of Luke Shaw. Apology from Raya. That's also
It's a rarity from him, Connor, isn't it? Very neat and tidy.
Maguire's first involvement in the game. He's to range.
Has to be a card, that, surely. I know Harry Maguire's literally just walked on, but Garte just lost his bearings there. Maguire just knows exactly what he's doing. No way he's letting Kai Havertz go. Shoots his arm across, has to be a card. He gets away with one there, maybe just as he's literally just walked on the field.
Still preparing to make a change, presumably after this free kick. The goal that separates the teams came from a set piece in the first half. Goal in these final 10 minutes now. Manchester United team of the average last season, both goals came from defenders. Goal today has come from a defender.
katikati ya wafanzi wa Arsenal.
Unajua
Draft exclusion.
Na hiyo unaenda na kijaji yako cha blue.
wasoteshe bwana kuna uwanja mpya watu wa Marine fans wanasema hatutoi shebe na
Unajua hiyo bao ya Crystal Palace ilitolewa kwa siku mchana. Huyo jamaa hapo kuna zile vitu
ile micha hiyo karibu sana wasema
Some of the eyes of the keeper.
alikuwa ameiweka ndani imetolewa.
It's going to be a corner.
They were going to be able to come back enough to sneak inside the post, but they'll be happy to take the corner here. Arsenal.
Closing stage. 8 minutes plus the stoppages to go. Capitalised to pass, hoping his team have done enough here to secure 3 points on the opening weekend of the campaign.
So madai hadi wanalipia hata Portugal kwa
Huyu kocha wa Man U anamwambia ati
Mourinho got 9 years last season in all competitions. Often deployed as a central striker. Always a threat.
Ndio jezi na player.
In the penalty area, particularly airily.
Maju ukishapewa jezi na ukishashika jezi ya nini? Ya kule na sahi. Kwa jezi
waje utajuaje wewe kufanya.
si ndio hiyo sasa sisi tunasema chake. Ndio ndio kujaza kwa kuonekana.
From Saka. Straight play.
ni mbaya wapi?
Was in front of that.
Simaya si
For 2 moves.
Ndio kwa ndani ndio.
Simaya yule si alikuwa anamsukuma na yeye akakuwa kama
Shaka mbaya.
7 minutes.
Shaka mbaya.
we are going to suffer.
Duang. Dang.
Skelly. To make it.
Timu ambayo sijui na tulikuifanyia uko chini kwa klabu na timu ya bali. Umenyamaza nini? Awali hapa kuna baridi inaendelea hapa.
Kudson's coming. Takes Cunha.
Wasituharibie sherehe.
Good. Toss Cunha. Alive still. Delete. Dogu. Led by Odegaard. Not very fast.
Ndoa ya kujituma.
Ndio masaa ya maji sasa.
Well, attack for Manchester United now. Euro.
But yes,
Careful not to lose it there. Saka steals.
Just see the party roll, but he's got a chance to put the ball into delete. Pressing it back and they come across the eventually gets a call under his feet. Intercept and Timber draws the foul. Just think nicely, wouldn't it? Particularly midfield players, if you've got a chance to look up and clip something in the box, to take someone out, take that option this stage of the game.
Manchester United's first booking of the new campaign. There's been a yellow card just shown there to Gabriel.
Lakini Man U na Arsenal this season wapi?
Not sure was it Gabriel? Perhaps it was David Raya who got poked there for delaying taking the free
Hakuna
kick.
shida.
Gabriel
Sisi kwamba
complained about it,
tunaona
but we think
historia.
David Raya was the one shown yellow.
Hata mimi napenda spend historia.
Tuongea with present and future. Present ni sahihi. Na mimi kitu nimesema Arsenal na Man U hatupiki tena.
You introduce the very good season to ensure computers do not waste time. So we're keen to impress some David Raya this opening weekend. That won't be tolerated to waste time over free kicks either. It was Skelly with the throw. Maguire's header. Again.
Magoya anapenda hizo. Vitu unnecessary.
Yeah. There are only 4 minutes of normal time remaining now.
Yeah, a lot of tired legs out there. Really are. United just haven't been able to stretch and disturb that Arsenal back line enough, really. They've had those little flurries, 1 or 2 moments, but it's never been a spell where you fancy the goal is coming.
Manchester United's plans going to be on pitch today. They started with the rhythm. Can they finish with one? There's no composure, no menace.
Just saying that was a clipped ball from Leniora into Šeško, held it up well. Dropped him back. Ugarte had plenty of time.
Arsenal have to make it. 6 Premier League meetings with Manchester United unbeaten. It's been flashes, particularly the Test Cunha by the Boo little loss. Chances chased away by an Arsenal team that defended with discipline. Crucially, who took that and Yoro both tried to kick together. In Šeško. Šeško's been on the field for 20 minutes now. It's been an interesting one here. Spotted him. Direct. Down in the Test Cunha. He's appealing that he was fouled at the edge of the 6-yard box. Manchester United hoping for a late surge here. Šeško. Direct. Torgo. It's only got to be clear. Trying to figure out deep look. It's the appeals from the Test Cunha, but they agree with the referee's call. There was no penalty. Your Al-Wasman Saka has been quiet by his standards today. Can Manchester United provide a late roar? Šeško in front of Dortmund.
That clever run, wasn't it, there from Delete? Comes into Matheus Cunha. Immediately appealing for that. You see enough in there. When you see it from that angle, it's not direct contact from Saliba on the ball, is there? That angle, but I've been very surprised that it had been given, to be honest.
Final 20 seconds of normal time. For many clubs, proceeds of finishing above half the table, there would be positives to be taken from improved performance. But this isn't any old club here at Old Trafford. This is Manchester United. This finish has been defeated today.
Hapo ndio kuna mbwembwe vizuri. Kwa 6 minutes.
Jimmy Tipper has picked up a yellow card late before he took damage and running a few kickings for the first 75 minutes. He joins Raya, Calafiore. I think it's for time wasted. Timber. Lingard. Just need to keep possession here to frustrate Manchester United. And this is the conflict on the corner flag. It's clever though. Lingard. Is there an angle?
Imetolewa.
Great little scoop from Lingard, wasn't it, into Bukayo Saka. Clearly deflection.
Hii angalia. Amevuta. Hii imeguswa. Ilikuwa ni ndani hiyo. Yeye ilikuwa ndani, angalia. Hii ilikuwa ndani hiyo. Dilita amecheza.
Scored 3 goals against Manchester United.
Another corner, another penalty.
Hiyo ni Merino.
Check.
Merino ama hapa?
Bao.
Merino ama hapa?
Lakini kwenye rest ni kama upande sasa.
Merino ama hapa?
Odegaard.
Ikiwa ni Merino ama hapa?
Sukumendi.
Oh!
Yellow card for the Arsenal substitute.
That's careless, that is.
Usikeli kumbe hapo.
They need to sort that out quicker. Maybe they got away from him.
Atia amefanya sana mbele mfanyikazi.
It's unnecessary because this is now coming straight out of the box.
Ameumwa ngine.
Sasa mtu anaweza betia Arsenal.
Simekwambia weke Arsenal. Mambo ya mania sana.
Iko media mani.
Nafanyanga hivyo ndio niko safe. Si bado nafurahia. Awili za win, bwana mtu ya Max Diaz.
Zingine katupu.
Mungu ambianga awili za win.
Hapo tukatai. Lakini game zingine kwa ukweli. Ila mimi nilikuwa najua sasa
Here Stadium, no one's heading towards the exit early. This stadium of all places so used to late dramatic goals.
Shida ilikuwa Maguire atafunga alafu iangalie sasa.
Midway through the 6 minutes looking at it on.
It's an unnecessary foul. Because it breaks the game up, it gives Arsenal a chance to get a breather and get organised. Stay on your feet there.
Should be the architects of some beautiful football in recent seasons. Beauty without a big prize. It's left a cabinet cold. Arteta hoping they can start fast this season and hoping his team can finish stronger. Shishko using his height.
Hata nikazi hizo dakika mbili, unajua ndio masaa manyu.
High and hopeful for Bruno Fernandes. Maguire underneath it. There's all sorts of pushing and tugging inside the penalty area. Manchester United fans and Harry Maguire looking to
One last chance.
Akiweza funga itakuwa kelele of the century. Utakumbuka hata wakwenda
Corners at the back post. Sweep it fully clear. I was relieved to see that. He's bolts to good offences coming on. Just avoided.
Aya.
Maguire now playing as a centre forward.
Kalia Madueke, ona Madueke, kwa nimekwambia kuna mtu hapa tena kufanya na delay kama.
Madueke anamoja.
Hawezi.
Marino.
Wanamrudisha tu cross.
Too far. This really isn't
Nico! Foi
Let that style gone.
Confidence now.
This is Arsenal.
But it's not just
Tunaambia nini? We are still back to the form. Sasa hivi number 1.
Of course it came from the corner.
Number 1.
Sasa hivi bado Man City wana bao moja pia. Licha kuingia kwa Man City.
Hii kwa kutoka na
They will rejoice. The Premier League already brewing the possibility of we winning on Trafford. Manchester United, Arsenal.
Yeah, it's a huge win for Arsenal on the opening day. They've won 5 of the last 6 in the Premier League against Manchester United now. That man, the Italian, with the simple task of heading home that crucial goal after just 13